Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. So, we are going to go and try and get on a date with this lovely lady that we met randomly while doing police work, because we are, of course, a policeman. And then we are going to go and we'll do some police work, intimidate some people, do backhand deals, that sort of thing. Right, so this one is a suggestion check. So let's quickly go and have a look at our suggestion and see what we can do here. Ooh, is that suggestion up? Yeah, well, the blue jacket. Oh yeah, looking good, looking good. Anything else we got in here? Minus suggestion. Oh no, no, don't need that. None of these seem to be giving suggestion. Do we already have suggestion on? Maybe. I'll find out in a second once I've finished looking through all of these. Suggestion, +1. Do we have any negatives? Probably not. We probably just don't have any suggestion. I'm starting to feel that way. Yeah. Okay. Our suggestion is, by default... I don't even know which one suggestion's under. We never use suggestion. Oh, there it is. We have 4. That's not too bad. Our psych base is pretty good. We can, of course, increase the base as well on these, but when we level up, I just haven't been. But we could in theory. Hey kids. Oh, never mind. Yeah, hello.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much? What is it with you and those waves? What is it with the waves and the fishermen? She tilts her head and looks at the sea. We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living, so I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I try to assist you the best I can, she adds with a smile. So what will it be, officer? Okay. So we can try and do this, but Kim's presence makes it awkward, so we're at 3%. I'm looking for someone else, actually. Oh, who? Okay, no one. That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way. Oh. She looks in the pointed direction. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? Well. An official investigation has been launched by me to determine just that, madam. That's great. The woman glances towards the wreckage again. Until then, maybe you should start thinking about the funeral. Sire, she doth not believe it wasn't you. You suggesting we honour the carcass of my former motor carriage? Aye, feels deserved, don't you think? Fallen in the line of duty like that and all. What's an odd thought? Maybe I should. Why odd? Our things are part of our life world. They're made with human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans, to some extent at least. Life world? Someone's been reading up on the last century Gottwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now. Alright, I'm in, but organising a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it? Oh yeah, she says with a chuckle. You won't even be able to get out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest just to leave them there and to let nature take care of it. That's all we have time for right now anyway. Lieutenant looks at you sympathetically. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere. Well, it's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area or... Lieutenant looks at you almost gently. Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example. He liked the Cuprous funeral idea. Ah, I was hoping we got a point. No points. No point. Well, ooh. These are glowing yellow. They don't usually glow yellow. Ooh, morale. I'll take that. Actually, is she a washerwoman? She is a washerwoman. Oh, you know what we should also do? We should interact with this. Right. The apricot chewing gum wrapper. There it is again, the scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet or some ancient temple. Ancient temple? Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to. End of summer. The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metal seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. When you turn towards it, there's nothing there. Where did it go? Why are you talking to a gum wrapper? I'll take a deep, deep breath. Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Whatever petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavour have bonded tightly to the wrapper, or is that just your memory filling in the gaps? Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts in behind your closed eyes, made of toffee, cream and distance, you just had to take a dive. Feels so familiar. Put the wrapper away. So we got this here. You found a trace of the entity who's been stalking you across the plains. The Gloomstalker, the conglomeration, the shadowy organization behind your downfall, possibly connected to the dreaded X something. Granted, it is impossible to determine its true identity, but you can remember where you first smelled its treachery. Yes, use the Tutti Frutti gum wrapper. Reconstruct the day you first breathed in her untrustworthy atoms. I love the phrase, use the Tutti Frutti gum wrapper. That is, every RPG should have that. Right, you're cleaning. Yes, you're cleaning. And I think you should clean my jacket. Hello. The old woman still hums her unknown song. She opens her eyes to acknowledge your presence. There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now. What's that song you're humming? A lullaby my mother used to sing. I sang it to my children too. It's an old Samaritan children's song. What's it called? Surrender to the night, she replies, slowly rocking back and forth. That's kind of grim for a children's song, even if it is a lullaby. Sounds nice. Yes, he nods, it does. I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me? I can wash it for you, she says after looking the jacket over. But it's going to take about half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long? I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day, Lieutenant says, rubbing his thigh. Yeah, I'll wait. Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. I must say, I'm proud of this one. She nods, handing the jacket back to you. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner. Goodbye, I'm off. So we now have the Flan Windbreaker. It's a pain threshold, half-life, and drama. This windbreaker is like a protective cocoon, placing the wearer's torso into a pocket universe where wind, water, dirt, and fire cannot harm them. Huge writing, 100% synthetic, is proudly displayed on the chest. It lets absolutely no air through. Warning, item is not actually fireproof. Okay. Still a cool jacket. It goes with our hat, doesn't it? It does. Wonder if you get a set bonus if you get all of the same thing. Anyway, hello.
Tequila Sunset.
Okay, here's your jacket. Fresh washed. My jacket? Yeah, the one you had me clean the seagull shit off of. A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you. What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila? You saying this isn't your jacket? It's not your jacket?
Falan, that's medium concept stuff. Not my style at all. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe you should lay off the booze. It's fucking with your head.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business, friends, and girlfriend. I'm calling it his neurological. You're lost, so I'm keeping the jacket for myself.
Shit, it's so medium concept, I wouldn't touch it with a stick. But yeah, okay. I'm sure it looks great on you.
It's an okay jacket. Lieutenant shrugs. If you're into that look. He's seeing you. Okay, let's step aside a second. I have something I want to talk about. Wait, really? What? You have something you want to talk about, Kim? Okay. Well, before we do that, let's put on our coat. Again. Is this what I wear? I guess so, yeah. Wait, does that... Have we unlocked any, Half-Life stuff for doing that? No, I don't think we've unlocked anything new. Wait, apparently this is still open. I don't have anything that gives a suggestion, though. I must have learned something new. Okay. Hello. Oh.
Tequila Sunset.
Not you. Sorry. Hey, Kim.
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My style? What about it? I'm glad you finally started dressing a little more like an officer of the RCM. Keep it up. Your half-brother is proud to stand beside you. Regular cop, regular clothes. Lieutenant regards you for a moment, unsure of whether you're making a joke or not, and if so, whether he should acknowledge it. Right, detective, you are one regular cop. You know the expression that clothes make the man, the right outfit, in the right situation can make all the difference in the world. Okay, you're a sharp-dressed man. I could be style buddies with you. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective. A warm smile. Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go. Wow. So someone's been a little boring. What? Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown. Look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance. Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know and I'll send out a telefax. Wait, what? This will be my copo type now? Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits. Why not? Send out the telefax then. I'm not ashamed. Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic. Alright. Sure. Regular law official. Okay, so it looks like you got a bit of the normal in you. A touch of the regular. 4 grams of Johnny Normal Cop. Who would have thunk it? You, the extremist of all the cops. You said some pretty boring things back there, and now you have 2 choices. You can either leave it behind and forget about it, or you can try and utilize your normalcy. Internalize it, get a touch of vanilla back into the herring-flavored egg and licorice ice cream of your mind. Oh, this game, the phrasing sometimes is fantastic. I love it. Right. I think there's a way down out here. We keep going down here. There does indeed appear to be a way down here. Wonderful. Right. So, we need to speak to Kuno. After we speak to him, well, we need to speak to is it Titus? I've been calling him Titus, but his name probably isn't Titus. Yeah, it's Titus. Well, I need to speak with Titus. Then I need to go speak to Joyce. Then probably the smoker after that. Maybe. I still don't have enough money for the day as well. That's a bit of a problem, but you know, what can you do about it? Right, where is Kuno? He should be up here. It's gonna be great to hear his wonderful voice again. Hello.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts? No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs. So he knows locusts are bugs. Oh my god. Little one seems distraught. I told you that shit is lame. Shut up, see? Now they're gonna take you to lame prison. She sounds like she's about to cry out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness. What's this about? Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up. Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present. Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City, aka the City of Rage? Kuno, is this about Rage City? Oh god, Kuno, no. Little one behind the fence takes her hat off. It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame. Stop it, see. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's got this under control. There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Kuno's shack, the one with the pig's head. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I will. But not because you told me to. Ooh, something here. I thought there was something there. I don't think so. The sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. Yeah, that is new. Looks like there's like new bits in each area. Like new things you... Oh, it's maybe because our perception is increased. Oh. Those would be locusts then. It's crawling with locusts in here. All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising, accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants. Well, detective, it appears you're solved the case. Lieutenant looks around you, writes something in his notebook and turns to you. Of the locusts, for the missing locust case, which is a subcase of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well. Yes, precisely what I was thinking, Kim. Yes, he nods. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough. You think the Insulindian phasmid is nearby? If anything, the presence of the locusts points to the opposite. The phasmid does not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. He shrugs. But what do I know? Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing your judgment. We should talk to Kuno about this. Get him to stop. I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You're doing just fine. Yes, I think that would be exactly how you describe it. Fine. Not good. Not competent. Not great. Fine. You're doing fine. It's barely acceptable, is how we're doing. Hello. Kuno.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
I know you took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up. Yeah, he says, slowly meeting your gaze with sullen defiance. Kuno took the bug, so what? So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you. Well, I was really hoping it would be the reed phasmid that ate the locust, not you, Kuno. Yeah, well, Kuno's got all you got, bitch. You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, and then you go and build a whole bug town. It's not a bug town, it's the city of locusts, he says, enunciating every syllable. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like fucking shadow. Shit descends. Stop! She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands. Locusts come down like a shadow. This must be the Night City you mentioned when you asked him where he's been. So that, in there, is Night City? Yeah, Locust City. City of Rage, City of Lights. There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. So what are you, some kind of artist now? Maybe I am, he says, looking you straight in the eye. Did you just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno Kuno. Hold on, did I just hear you right? You said I. Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There's no rules here, pig. He steps closer. I fucking say I when I wanna, and Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch. This is what he does. He sometimes does when things get tense. Making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself. Oh my god, Kuno. He's gonna make you totally limb in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno. Yo, fuck you, see. Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free. He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way. Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit. Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away. A leaden silence fills the yard. In it you hear the snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone is closing a window. Oh, come on. No one is coming to take you away. Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. Once the boy is lost for words, he's turned completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear on his face. I have to ask, what does the city of Locust mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on the shit. Build shit it when he's sipping hard. Fuck. He turns his burning face up to the falling snow. Pig, he says finally, lowering his gaze to meet yours. You really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame. I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. These locusts are bait. I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit's all lame now. He turns towards the fence. C was right. The girl's face appears above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno. What's going to happen to the locusts? Kuno's going to let the fucking locusts die. Okay, now that's settled, well, I'd better be off. The fuck you trying to catch anyway? He asked before you leave. With the traps? The Insulindian Phasmid. Huh? He mutters to himself. He recognizes the name. Wait, you know what the Insulindian Phasmid is? Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit, he says angrily. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit. There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other nor looking in each other's direction. I need to have a little bit more.
Does Kuno care?
Ah, I can't. Okay. I want to speak with this child. Can I speak from this side or do I need to go round?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey, kid.
What is this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face! You got something? Talk to me!
Alright, Kuno, alright. I'll leave him all alone. Don't you worry, I'll leave everything alone here. Right. Well, at least we can tell Morel that we know what happened to his locusts. He's gonna let them fucking die. Right. And here we go. It's Morel I need to go to, right? Yeah. Cool. Hey, Morel. Gary's gone.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
Did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
Hell no, I had no idea. I'm still trying to cross with him. To be honest, it's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty or disloyalty are not one of them.
I don't know what got into him, officer. Thank you for letting him off easy. He won't forget it. We'll make sure he won't. I had a chat with this kid Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the locusts. The cryptozoologist pursed his lips.
So it was just a child.
He looks crestfallen. Thank you for telling us, sweetie. She turns to smile gently up at her husband. This is good news, right? It means we can try again. She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone, a hidden worry.
Yes, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. We'll need to inspect the traps one more time, then maybe we can.
The aging cryptozoologist breaks into a hideous coughing fit. She looks at him with tender concern. Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right. You're right.
He breathes carefully, not to start coughing again.
We can come back next season when it's warmer.
Well, we've come too far to quit. I'm going to restock the trap. Let's do this. We are really getting carried away with this, aren't we? He makes a show of suppressing a sigh. Fine, better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this... He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really, it's too much, officer.
Starts coughing again. What Morel means is we're grateful for your help. She nods to her husband.
There is a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel, and thank you again. We'll definitely mention you should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
Wow, co-discovery? You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center. I'll get going. Bye, main quest. We got something else more important to do. See you later. I think this might be my favorite track from the game. That little one of the blue kind of noise in the background. This one's okay, but you only get to hear the start of it, so it doesn't really go very far. Because you usually just run right out of here. So you run into this area, and then it'll go into coast music. Right. So. Trap. The trap stands amongst the reeds, powdered with snow. No insect sounds or movement around, only the reeds' melancholy rustling. This was the one. Fantastic. The lieutenant looks at the familiar contraption and shrugs. Release the locust into the empty trap. The locust stays from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get a chance to get comfortable here. Good, now that we're done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? He stops you. Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question. I need to return in a little bit. Yeah. Now we're talking to... Oh, no, I need to speak to Lena again. Okay, well, I'll go and speak to Lena again. Back here. No. I don't want to go speak to Titus. We're going to speak to Lena again. We still don't have any money. I may have to go and ask that lady for a room at some point. But hopefully I don't need to. I don't know, maybe you're meant to take the free room later. And you're meant to, like, not come here every single day. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Joyce will pay us. Hello.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
I restocked the empty trap. Where's Morel? Oh, thank you for doing that, dear. She manages a smile for you. The smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her. Morel isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. She looks down at her hands. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him. Only the hardcore players left, huh? Yes, she smiles a cautious smile. Field work is a young person's game, as they say. Her voice is shaky. What's going on here? So who's going to check the traps? Oh, Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out perhaps. Lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything. Well, once more onto the breach then. Ah, that really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see You're coming down with a cough yourself. Lena, what's wrong? You seem different. Different? How? The half moons of her glasses reflect you as she looks up at you. You're not telling me the whole story. I'm not. It's not that. She doesn't know how to end the sentence. What is it? It's a strange feeling. She looks down, biting her lower lip. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not. But Morel told me you'd seen it. You told me. Morel's so proud of it, he always tells everyone. A terrible sting in heart. Regret. Well, you seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something? No, sweetie. She shakes her head. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence. And that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologist that, for years, his belief made me believe too. But now we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in these reeds looking for it. She shakes her head, unable to meet your eyes. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was. Lieutenant opens his notebook but doesn't write anything. First, tell her that marriage hasn't been a lie. Only 58%. The thing is, you're not sure you've made it up either. I'm not sure of anything. She looks out the window. Sometimes I still see it, you know, the real memory, not the memory of a memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Her morale is running a fever, and then I need to get home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary. You do that. I'll check the traps one more time. Really? Oh, sweetie. She looks at you worried. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel. Can I have your address, just in case there's news? Okay, it's 1113... 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but... A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it. Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's? Oh, no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. She taps her chair. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad. Well, it's been a pleasure, ma'am. Likewise, sweetie. She flicks a switch on her chair and the engine turns on with a whir. Thank you for everything, truly, even though it turned out to be a... The sentence remains unfinished. A waste of time? A dream? A lie? A fool's hope, says her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing. We should go to... Is that it done? Oh, wow. Yeah. As I said in the previous episode, what I like about this game is that it hints at like a greater, you know, like the universe is more than it is. And then it'll just cut you down with a... Actually, no. Everything is meaningless. Nothing matters. There's nothing special. There's just you wearing some weird tank top and getting weird looks from people. Well, with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.